James Adams of tristatefootball.com here with Coach Trosper of the victorious Connor Cougars 32-20. Coach, it was a tight one until the very end, and I really didn't expect the Scott Eagles to be as good as they were my first time seeing them, but they showed that they're a tough football team, but you guys were able to pull it out when it really mattered.
Well, that's what I just said upstairs when I was talking on our web show is whoever's playing our third and fourth place teams in this district cannot be happy. I mean, they're quality opponents. Scott is a quality opponent. What they do offensively is totally different than anybody does. And it takes you a while to adjust to their scheme. They overflow. You can't get that look in practice. So with our adjustments and what we were able to do, which wasn't big, we just made a couple of tweaks on what we needed to do. We made some of those moves at halftime. It really helped us on defense. We made some huge plays defensively. And I mean, 2 turnovers late in the game to give us the open door when we stalled out a couple of times on offense was tremendous. I take my hat off to our defense.
Coach, contrasting styles, but you just said it right there. You take your hat off to the defense. In the third quarter, you guys are usually explosive, no points, but no points from Scott either. How big is it that the defense is able to hold when you guys struggle with the football?
Well, when people take the ball and roll down the field on you, you hope that you can hold them out of the end zone, and that's what we did a couple of times. We stuffed them out of the end zone. They backed us up. We went on a long drive. I didn't like Drew's check, but, you know, that's what you do. When you put the hands on somebody in this offense to make some checks, he's going to make some mistakes every now and then. You got to live with it. You got to pick him back up because he's going to pick himself back up. He made some tremendous throws tonight. I mean, unreal throws with people in his face and hanging all over him. It was gigantic. So, I mean, we played great. We did some really quality things, and we just got to continue to work on the small things.
Coach, on the offensive line, you guys have got to be able to pass block, something that's not exactly a known skill to high school football players. You come up running the football. How hard is it to get these guys to be able to move their feet, to play a protection pass blocking scheme that you obviously need to do with Drew Barker back there?
Well, I mean, that's just like saying how does Scott run block so well. You know, we work on pass blocking all the time. We work on our foot skills. You know, we're not tremendously big up front, so we're quicker, so we're able to get under your pads and able to move you and slide you. And Drew moves so well in the pocket, and he drops so quick, it makes it easy for our guys, and he gets the ball out quick. So when you have somebody back there, you don't have to protect for a long time, and on times that you do, you just got to be able to pick up some blitzes and protect. And that's some of the things we've been doing is protecting and keeping our eyes up and seeing the blitzers coming. So, you know, they did a great job. I think they sacked him one time, and other than that, he was able to stand back there and pick them apart.
Senior night, Coach, and it seemed like you had a lot of seniors who made big plays tonight. They really wanted to have that home playoff game here, it looked like.
Well, I mean, we get that every year. We have a huge senior class every year. That's what we've grown into is predominantly our seniors are our big-time players. They play the roles. They wait their turn, so to speak, and then when they get into the limelight, they excel. And that's what great programs do. You go look at the big-time schools, the Highlands, the Trinities, the St. X's, those teams. They're playing seniors. They're not playing sophomores and juniors all over the field. And I feel like those guys are older, they're smarter, and they're more physical. And that's what we've done, and that's what we'll continue to do.
A 2-point loss a few weeks ago to South Oldham. Do you start looking towards that rematch yet, Coach, knowing that really you beat Scott by more than South Oldham did? You lose by 2 points. It looks to be the inevitable rematch in the region final, but do you allow yourself to start looking at that?
I don't look ahead at all. Now, my boys, they might, but I hope we learned our lesson last year with our loss to them and then turning around and beating Cooper during the season, and I hope we learn that's not what we need to do. We did it this year also. We got to concentrate and focus 1 week at a time, 1 play at a time, and all gas, no breaks every single week on whoever we're playing.
Coach Trosper, congratulations on a big win, locking up the home field playoff game, a 32-20 win over the Scott Eagles in second place in the district. Congratulations.
Thank you a bunch, and thank you guys for the coverage.
Love it, Coach. Thanks.